Imagine a time when ice covered most of what is now England. This was the Ice Age, a period long before recorded history. As the ice slowly melted, the land began to take shape. Around 6500 BC, the sea level rose, separating England from mainland Europe and creating the island we know today. With the separation, the land became more hospitable. Early humans, hunter-gatherers, crossed over to this new land. They sought food and shelter in this new environment. These early inhabitants left behind traces of their presence. Archaeologists still uncover their tools and settlements, piecing together the puzzle of their lives. The story of England, therefore, begins with the land itself. It is a story of transformation and adaptation, shaped by both natural forces and human endeavor. From the melting ice to the arrival of the first inhabitants, this island nation emerged from a world vastly different from our own. It is within this landscape that the drama of English history would unfold. Long before the name England existed, the island was inhabited by people known as Britons. They were Celtic people, skilled in metalwork and known for their distinctive art styles. Evidence of their presence can still be found, like the iconic Stonehenge, a testament to their ingenuity and understanding of astronomy. Around 55 BC, a new force arrived on British shores, the Roman Empire. Julius Caesar led the first Roman expeditions, marking the beginning of Roman influence in Britain. Although they faced fierce resistance from the Britons, the Romans eventually established a significant presence. They brought with them their language, culture, and advanced engineering, evident in the roads, baths, and cities they built. However, the Roman hold on Britain wouldn't last forever. Around 400 AD, the Roman legions withdrew, leaving the island vulnerable to new invaders from across the North Sea, the Angles, Saxons, and Jutes. These Germanic tribes, originating from present-day Germany and Denmark, began to establish their own kingdoms, gradually changing the face of Britain. The withdrawal of the Romans ushered in a period of instability. The Angles, Saxons, and Jutes carved out their own kingdoms. This period, often called the Dark Ages, was marked by constant conflict. Adding to the turmoil, fierce warriors from Scandinavia, the Vikings, began to raid the coasts. The Vikings were not simply raiders, they came to conquer and settle. Æthelstan achieved a historic feat in 927 AD. He unified the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms, marking the birth of England. The year 1066 is etched in English history. It marked a turning point, a seismic shift in power that would reshape England forever. This was the year of the Norman Conquest, led by William, Duke of Normandy, who staked his claim to the English throne. The death of Edward the Confessor, the childless English king, triggered a power struggle. William, claiming to be Edward's rightful heir, faced opposition from Harold Godwinson, a powerful English earl. The clash culminated in the Battle of Hastings, a brutal and decisive encounter. William's victory at Hastings had profound consequences. The Normans, descendants of Vikings who had settled in France, brought their own language, customs, and systems of governance. They imposed their authority on England, building castles, establishing a feudal system, and replacing the English ruling class with Norman lords. The Norman Conquest was a brutal conquest, but it also laid the foundation for a new era in English history. In the centuries following the Norman Conquest, England underwent significant changes. The Norman and Anglo-Saxon cultures gradually fused, creating a distinct English identity. The monarchy remained a powerful force, but tensions simmered between the crown and the nobility. One of the most significant events in this power struggle was the signing of Magna Carta in 1215. King John, facing rebellion from his barons, was forced to agree to a document that limited his power and granted certain rights to his subjects. Although not initially intended as a charter of universal rights, Magna Carta became a powerful symbol. It established the principle that even the king was subject to the law, a concept that would have far-reaching implications for the development of democracy in England. The late Middle Ages brought both hardship and transformation to England. The Black Death, a devastating plague that swept across Europe in the 14th century, had a profound impact. Millions died, villages were abandoned, and the social order was shaken to its core. As England recovered from the plague, it became embroiled in another costly conflict, the 100 Years' War with France. This protracted war, lasting from 1337 to 1453, drained resources and led to social unrest. In the aftermath of these tumultuous events, a new dynasty emerged, the Tudors. In 1485, Henry Tudor, a descendant of an old Welsh family, claimed the throne after defeating Richard III at the Battle of Bosworth Field, ending the Wars of the Roses. This victory marked the beginning of a new era for England, one that would see the country transformed under Tudor rule. Reformation and Renaissance, Henry VIII, Elizabeth I, and a Golden Age. The Tudor period is often regarded as a golden age in English history. It was a time of exploration, artistic flourishing, and the establishment of England as a major European power. At the helm of these transformations were some of England's most iconic monarchs, Henry VIII and his daughter, Elizabeth I. Henry VIII, known for his 6 wives, also instigated a religious revolution. His desire for a male heir and his break with the Catholic Church led to the English Reformation. England became a Protestant nation, with the monarch as the head of the Church of England. Elizabeth I, Henry's daughter, inherited a kingdom still grappling with religious divisions. Her reign, however, became known as a Golden Age. She skillfully navigated religious tensions, defeated the Spanish Armada, and oversaw a flourishing of arts and literature, with figures like William Shakespeare enriching English culture. Following Elizabeth I's reign, England faced significant upheaval. In 1603, James VI of Scotland became James I of England. This union did not erase religious and political tensions. The 17th century saw a clash between the monarchy and Parliament. The conflict pitted King Charles I against parliamentarians. The war resulted in the execution of Charles I and the establishment of a republic. However, the monarchy was restored in 1660 with Charles II. The Glorious Revolution of 1688 saw James II replaced by Mary and William of Orange. This event established the supremacy of Parliament and led to the English Bill of Rights. An empire is forged, Industrial Revolution and Victorian England's rise. The 18th and 19th centuries witnessed a dramatic transformation of England, driven by the Industrial Revolution. Innovations in technology, particularly in textile production and steam power, led to unprecedented economic growth and social change. Factories sprang up in cities, attracting workers from rural areas and changing the social fabric of the nation. This period also saw the expansion of the British Empire, with colonies established across the globe, making Britain a global superpower. Queen Victoria's reign, from 1837 to 1901, became synonymous with this era. The Victorian Age was a time of great progress, but also one of stark social contrasts. While the empire expanded and the wealthy prospered, the poor often faced harsh living and working conditions. Global power and world wars, triumph and transformation. The 20th century brought new challenges and triumphs to England. The British Empire, at its peak, covered a quarter of the globe. However, maintaining this vast empire came at a cost, both financially and in terms of human life. England played a major role in both world wars, emerging victorious but deeply scarred. The wars led to immense loss of life and had a profound impact on British society. The empire, weakened by war and challenged by growing nationalist movements in its colonies, began to unravel. The aftermath of World War II saw the dismantling of the British Empire as colonies gained independence. England, along with the rest of Europe, faced the task of rebuilding and redefining its role in a rapidly changing world. Modern England post-war challenges, social change, and a lasting legacy. Post-war England witnessed significant social and economic changes. The country faced economic challenges, rebuilding its infrastructure and adapting to a new world order. The welfare state, established in the aftermath of World War II, provided a safety net for citizens, but also led to debates about the role of government. The latter half of the 20th century saw social upheaval and cultural transformation. Immigration from former colonies changed the face of Britain, leading to a more multicultural society. The women's rights movement gained momentum, challenging traditional gender roles. Today, England is a vibrant nation with a rich history and a complex identity. It is a country that has undergone significant transformations, from its origins as a land forged by ice and shaped by waves of migration, to its current status as a global power navigating the complexities of the 21st century. England's story is a testament to the enduring human spirit. Its capacity for innovation, resilience, and its ever-evolving story continues to unfold. So that was England in 10 minutes. If you enjoyed this video, then please check out our others, where we have gone into great detail on many of these historic periods in time. Our channel grows a little more every day, and we welcome you all aboard, so please subscribe for more random history facts, and we will hope to see you in the next one.